Greetings and welcome to Skyrim for Skyrim. Space, so a quick recap on what we've done so far. We installed some the script extender, core parts, plugins for the script extender, some unofficial patches, cutting room floor. Then we did some fixes, and we did merged a lot of fixes into one optional plugin. So the next step will be to install the first interface plugin, A Matter of Time. So let's check that out. Sure what's going on here. Does it say that? Seems to be always something messy with YouTube for some reason. Okay, so let's get on to it. A Matter of Time is a really good clock mod that you can tweak a lot. Gives you this, and you can change different dates, how you want, if you want the sundial, other things. We will check it out and how to tweak it in game later. So I want to download this. Sounds good. No, we don't want to unpack that. Let's move it up. Get on to the next one, the Atlas marker. This gives us a very good opportunity to show, change the markers on the map. You can set different distance to the object when you want to see the markers or not. And also change a lot of the how it looks. So down on that. This also includes two default Fizz presets. Fizz, reinstall Fizz quite early. That's a file access interface for Skyrim, which allows us to save and load data. What? I have the same name. So, no. Ah, okay. I clicked. Okay, that's why. Nope. I want to unpack that. So I could get in here and turn off the BSA extractor for now, because I'm not gonna use it for a while. Yep. A bit further down. Support here. Support there. But I'll leave it on for now. So let's see. So then we get to iHUD. This is also very important for me, at least. Immersive HUD by the great author Goofer, which has done a lot of mods for different games from Bethesda. So essentially what it does, it hides the HUD. You can have hotkeys to show it, to show you as the compass, to show other things. It also have options to, yeah, we'll dive into it. Come down on that, install it, and nope, I don't want to do anything with that. So what's next? Race menu. Oh, this one is nice. This changes the whole process when you create a character. So you will have a lot more options when it comes to different aspects of creating a character. You also have presets. You can save presets. You can download presets. You can share them. You can change the camera. You can even go into sculpt mode, which allows you to actually sculpt face parts of your character. It's highly advanced. I love this tool, especially since you can save a preset, which is really good. Saves a lot of time if you have a good way of where you want, or a good look on your character, but you're not there yet to start playing with it, so you can make it and save it for later use, and yeah, or share it. There is a lot of presets to download as well. So it's really nice. This main file. Yes, and this should be turned into a light plugin. So it says ESL here. So first off, we're going to install it like so, and we don't want to unpack anything. So we want to change these two into ESLs. So for that, if you haven't watched the previous videos, what we're going to do is going to make these light plugins, and yeah, I've explained the concept of light plugins in the previous video, so go check that out. But essentially what we're doing is turn them into a space, or a place for the game where it loads it into a special kind of. So we skipped the 255 plugins limit with this. The only thing is we have to make sure that the data size, and because it can only contain 4096 records, so we have to make sure that it doesn't exceed that. I showed also in a previous video on how to find a plugin that is viable for changing to ESL. So go to record flags. Yes, ESL. We are sure about that. Yes. Click here. Save it. I keep backup files. If you feel that the backups taken, because the backups ends up here in the overwrite folder. So this is all the backups. If you want to move these backups, what you can do, I wouldn't change this path. You could change this path, but that will change the whole overwrite. So if you have short of disk space, I would probably just open this in Explorer, go into your backups, and just mark them all, cut them out, and move them to a secure place on another drive or whatever. But yeah, I keep them there for now. So we turn this into a light plugin now. So you can see it has a yellow dot here. Change the number to FE008. Going to do the same with the second one. So select none. Base menu. Okay. I think this is optional. So same procedures again. So you can see the data size is small enough. It has 2 records only, so it's quite small. It's just a play ref record. Yes, same thing there again. So now you can see both are changed to light files or light plugins. So next is So next is undiscovered means unknown, and this is a FOMod installer. And if you don't know what a FOMod is, check the previous video where I explain what a FOMod is and what you do to it. But yeah, we will get sort of a step-by-step installer, and this tweaks the symbols that you see on your compass. So we download this. Gives us some options to select from. So quickly, sorry, not side by side here. So first is which do you want to install, and we want both the compass and the map. Do you have Sky UI installed? No, but yes, we're going to install it, so we want to check that. SkyHUD install. We don't have SkyHUD yet, but it will be installed. So as you can see it further down here. So we right now we just want to click say yes and yes to both of these. And then there's a selection of a couple of or plenty of different icons you can choose from. I prefer the default ones, but if you want, it doesn't change the installation in any way, so you can choose whatever you like. But I prefer the default Skyrim. I don't like the colored ones. That's totally up to you. So here we get a question of and if you're going to follow the guide, it says the default as well. So, and here we have can choose for an undiscovered location. It normally has this rhombus with a question mark in it, or an empty rhombus. It's the same, or just nothing. So this makes life a bit harder. The guide says an empty rhombus, which maybe I would probably go nothing, but we stick to the guide for now, or at least I'm sticking to the guide for now. Next is if you want the enemies to be visible on the compass. If you want to make it harder, you can select no. Otherwise, you can select yes, and you will have a red dot on the compass that shows you. So, and the last is for our location marked on the map. And I click yes, yes, yes. Like that. I would probably have nothing, no, no. For real hardcore playthrough, but I stick to this right now. So we want to enable that. Let me hide install. So, so the next one is the Magic Sky UI. The butter on the bread on top of the SE. So this does everything that we want. It has so many features. So this is the original inventory. This is how it will look with Sky UI. As you can see, there's a lot of magic containers, barter menu, favorite. You can favorite items. You can quick slot them by just pressing a quick button. It's really nice. Crafting, alchemy, same, enchanting, smithing. Active effects, so this will show us the buffs and debuffs. This is effective. You can change font size, different things. We will probably look at that. You can search on the map. You can have gamepad support if you want. And it's been translated to some languages as well. Not quite sure which one: Chinese, Portuguese, Russian, Turkish. So this is really essential. It's a must-have. So this should be converted to ESL as well. Install it. No, we don't want to extract it. But we want to make sure we run SE edit. Select none, SkyUI. And make sure the data size, number of records is correct. Tick ESL in the records flag. Bang, we are done. Save it. And as we can see, it's turned to. Now, if we run loot, it should have got rid of those errors for us. Yep, looks really nice now. Some warnings about cutting room floor, but can ignore these for now. We will get there eventually. That looks really nice for now. SkyUI is installed. The next one is more HUD. So this adds more information to the HUD about the current target, such ingredients, weapon effects, potions, rebooks, enemy levels, yada yada. There's a lot of tweaking, so shows known enchantments. If you know the enchantment, it will show you that you know it. Things like that. You can see what skill the book, if you find the book. So it will also carry weight, how much it will add to your carry weight, type, weight class, the enemy level. All these are, of course, adjustable. Also shows you what books you already have read, and so on, and so on, and so on. So, but we will probably tweak this a lot. So, download that. More HUD. Oh, did I pick the right one? Inventory edition. Yeah. So as you can see, there are two different versions. We have one. This one contains normal ESA archive and ESL. This one is based on loose files. So I prefer these over loose files. But if you have trouble installing ESL files or whatever, you can use this. But preferably this one. So Overhaul. Yep. Want to pack that. Overhaul. Done. This. Here. So I install. Yeah, let's grab this one. Sorry, confusing. No, that's one. That's more. Why? Oh. There we go. Okay, I didn't download that. Okay. So now I download that. There we go. Yeah, it's another 5 names. Don't want to unpack that. So MoreHUD is the base, and MoreHUD Inventory Edition is a follow-up. So this gives us some more tweaks to the MoreHUD. To read, so bring some more features from MoreHUD into the inventory menu. So things was increase the item card size for mods that have long descriptions. As you can see here, it has a lot more text. Even here, you have really much text. So that's nice. No, sorry. This is before. This is the vanilla. So the text becomes very small, and this is after. So it's more readable. So yeah, it's quite nice. So MoreHUD inventory is done. Okay, so here comes SkyHUD, which should be converted to an ESL. It also contains a foo mod. SkyHUD is also a toggleable thing where you can scale size things. So all these might sound silly, but maybe some sounds like they are the same. But, as you can see here, it changes the layout. You can also do a lot of in the config file for it. Yeah. And I guess we want the main file and the patch. Okay. So we start with the main file. And check our guide. It's pretty straightforward. ESP is preset, none. And we want to make sure that we install iHUD compatibility patch. So, because we installed iHUD earlier on. Yeah, here's iHUD. So we want to make sure we have that patch. Can install extra presets if you choose to select one of these presets. And I don't want to unpack it. So select no. Move it up. That should also be turned into an ESL. Let's Let's do that. Select none, Skyrim. File header. Data size is fine. Number of records, as you can see, it's quite small. It's like two records. That's easy to convert. And save and choose user backup. Now that should be turned into a Light file as well. Light plugin. Then we will do. I forgot to patch. Of course, so we want to patch. And we don't want to open Outlook. We want MO. SkyRem patch. I think we'll remove these trailing numbers. Let's call it patch for SkyRem. This should be, let's see if there's any conflicts. It overwrites the SWF file, which is I can't remember. It's I should remember that. Yeah, shockwave flash. So it's a shockwave flash file. Much of the HUD things are made up of flash files, so there is a lot of flash files. Was there anything else? Nope. That's done. Nice. UI extensions. This gives us more control, custom menus. So, for instance, you can see here, you can select different dyes. So, steel plate armor, to change things like that. Different. It's basically this is framework, so you can, for instance, get this kind of menu system if you want. So this is not it's more of a framework. So we want that because we're having other things that are going to be dependent on this. We check the requirements. You can see here there's a lot of things that is dependent on that is going to be installed later on. UI extension, no, I don't want to unpack it. Like so. Widget mod ported for SSE. And the main file, script SSE, And it also tells us to delete the widget.esp as you only need the ESL versions. Currently it comes with both of those. Let's see. Yeah. Main version with script fix and ESL version included. Only have to wait once. So we're going to install it like so. Get a warning here. So it tells us now we have both the ESL and the ESP. So double click that, go here to optional ESPs, remove the ESP. We only have the ESL and light mod for this. This is nice when it comes ready with an ESL. Let's move on. It says delete. Yeah, if you want to save some space, go ahead, delete the file. I tend to try and keep as much and use the hide version, hide thing in MO instead, because at some point you might change your mind or do something else. It's a lot more mess if you want to reinstall the whole mod if you deleted it, so I try to keep it. So customizable UI replacer, another UI replacer for SkyHUD. So as you can see, this gives us a more fancy layout. Different versions available for us. Tons of customization. Let's see which version. Customizable UI replacer SkyHUD SE. Less intrusive. No. I think we should have this one. Yeah. I picked the right one now. Okay, so this requires to check the requirements. Oops, so this is something on Nexus mods that you should be aware of, because when a mod author uploads several different files to the same page, the requirements are different, but it will still say that you need less intrusive HUD to SE, but that's only if you're using the less intrusive HUD version. So but yeah, this guy has been really nice because he explained if you're using this, it requires that. And some mod authors are not as good at that. So to install that, check what so classic. Yes. Check out the look. Dark Souls. Ah. Huh. So classic main vanilla. Guess we just follow along here. Custom font. Seems nice. And avatars. Normal. Nord. There's East Thief. Nord. This is Sorcerer. Could probably change these if you are certain what you want to play. Go for normal. Display enemy numbers. Yeah. Let's install. So as you can see here now, I go to conflicts. This mod overwrites a lot, which you can see here. That's why it's important in which order these are installed. And this is so great with Mod Organizer 2 because with like the old, really old NMM and Nexus Mod Manager or the newer Vortex, it's much harder to rearrange things. So, for instance, let's say you miss this or you don't want it, you can just uncheck it, or if you want to move it, you can move it and drop it there. Then you can see this one will overwrite other one. So yeah, I like the way that you can tweak everything in mode 2. So that's it for that. Next is Skyrim guide customization settings. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this is the author that made the guide. So he has put up some files for us to use, like patches, NPC patch, leech patch, custom settings. I guess this includes some ini files, yeah, things that will auto tweak some stuff for us. That can be interesting. Let's install that. Not quite sure what the settings are, but that's okay. Let's move that there. So now you can see that we have an issue here. If we open that, some files are apparently check conflicts. Yeah, so Skyrim Uncapper. So in this case, we want to remove the Skyrim Uncapper ini file from the overwrite. So what we can do is either hide it or go to Open Explorer, delete that. It's gone, hopefully. Let's refresh. Oh, yeah, now it's gone. And also, as you can see, this overrides a lot of other things, SE, different plugins. So yeah, normally I tend to keep this because it contains all your settings, things like that, your backups, especially the xEdit cache, also backups from the xEdit. So unless you see a conflict in an installed mod, tend to keep the override directory. So we want to hide the installed files. Check here to loot. Make sure everything looks okay. No warnings, no errors. Some messages. That's probably cutting room floor. Yeah, also here have some warnings about cutting room floor again. So that's done. Let's quickly head over here and make a new. Copy that. Make a new separator. Paste that in. And put it just below that one. Now I know where to go next. So loot is done. What we want to do now is to check the game, see how it looks. Let's do that. Fire up the game. And a new game, yes. Okay, so welcome to Skyrim first real overhaul. Make sure everything looks good. As you can see here, we can change camera up, down. Can zoom in, out. Can rotate. So we have much more control here, which is really nice. Sculpt mode is quite complicated, but if you're used to 3D modeling or something like that, you probably know what you're doing. Otherwise, you could trial and error, see what it gives. But you have different things. You can add, mask, subtract, inflate, deflate, smooth, move. A lot of things. So compared to. And as you can see, we have a lot of more sliders here. Click one of these to get more control over your colors. You can set the alpha, you can set different colors, you can save a color, you can load a color. So yeah, there's a lot. And if we go into race, we can see, so for Argonian, you can see that we have a description, what starting skills they have. Go to body, different presets. Head, we have more things to pretty much everything here. We can put elf ears on our Nord here. So if we, for instance, if we change the hair to bald or almost bald, go to face and switch them around a bit. Can actually make a Nord with some elf ears if you want. So yeah, this is really nice. You can really tweak your character. You have body scales, sword scale, mace scale, shield scale, biceps, face paints, foot paint, even hand paint, body paint, makeup, different colors. There's tons of things you can do here. So just gonna, for now, make sure it works. So I'm gonna pick that Nord again. Probably see what presets we have. Yes. Sure. We will change this behavior of the mouse, and it's a bit clumsy right now. So let's scroll through these. And let's also make sure, oh yeah, right, so we have here, we can turn off the light, zoom out, zoom in. Yeah, I like it. Let's go with our standard Nord. Make sure we can save a preset. So default, it will save the presets or to your data SE plugins SkyRem presets. That this will end up in your override folder. So you can name it whatever. Nord tutorial Excel. Let's accept that. And we can, as you can see here, we have preset all the values. So we go back to sliders, change our preset to something else, like that. Then we get back here, press F9 or whatever. You can see returns our preset to the ones we tweaked, so it's quite nice. Okay, so that seems to work. We are done. Yes. Let's name him. And we go with our default Eric name. So a lot of things popped up here, as you can see now. Usually what we want to do now is to wait. As you can see, the MCM, it says registered 27 new menus. So we want to make sure, wait a few minutes here to make sure that everything loads. Right now it all looks like a big mess. You won't change much right now, but we can go in and check, because now we have a new menu here. It's called mod configuration. So this is the MCM or mod configuration menu. So here we can set everything from like the matter of time. We will go through all this later on. We can save presets, the ammo limiter, which we installed earlier on, armor rating redux, which we also installed earlier. Change our values here. Atlas markers, disable clear homes, things like that. Vanilla map markers, also there, we can disable or enable them. To from Skyrim, yada yada. Set different, and we can save settings, presets. That's all fixed by FIS or the file interface. Clothing fixes. You can see we can set. This will add a small armor value to worn clothing. So yeah, protect clothing. As you can see, enable this option will add a small armor value to worn clothing. This doesn't apply to but yeah, it makes clothing more, it will add some armor value, a very small one, only to the player. But we can turn off what this mod should appear to. So, yeah. Complete crafting, this is quite extensive to go through. Can select different armors, armor sets, weapons, accessories. We have crafting options, recipe complexity, fur and hide. We can match set circlets, artifact replicas. There is tons here. We can set the learning XP formulas for smithing. We want XP for tanning racks, the smelter, the mining, ancient node learning. So here we can see how much we learn. Mining, we can set presets if we want more or much more or faster mining. We can change the names from the vanilla names to more. So Coronum will be copper, malachite will be glass, malachite to moldavite, quicksilver to mithril. It's more of a ingot production, a lot. Silver weapon bonus, Skyrim enchanting bonus, cassette. A lot here. Also, we can activate some extra crafting recipes, also make them distribute. Mod options, if you want to be able to craft Dawnguard at only for Dawnguard or at any forge, crossbow and bolts, Dawnguard only or throughout Skyrim. You can also uninstall that mod from here. Dynamic things, it's this one will allow us to interact with. We went through this mod earlier. We will not do so much tweaking right now. Factions, here we can see our current factions, but we don't have any yet. The FCO, the different voice types. So this adds a lot of. We are going to run an extensive guide later on how to set all this. So for Round for Lives, for instance, where you can set this is mainly for debugging, so the simple tolerance, Sky UI. This is where we will tweak most of the things, and the timing. Here we can set if we want to enable or disable the vampire attacks, how often they will occur, and minimum level for Hearthfire, Dragonborn. So here we can decide if maybe we want to be called Dragonborn, or the Dragonborn quest when it should start. Maybe after we slayed the last dragon. Recruitment, yeah, with a lot of things here. So right now it looks a bit of a mess, as you can see. So we have icons for the horse, we have icons for different things here. I can show you some really quick settings. The clock, for example, a matter of time. So can have, for instance, sky dial, pin, moon phases, seasons, what time clock, maybe 24-hour, don't want seconds, date format, can preset, range as a list, which will end up in that way. We can arrange with 2 columns. So as you can see, it moves the day and date out I usually prefer to have it arranged as a list, which will make it like that. Then I usually let's see. I usually scale it down as well and move some offsets. Probably scale it down to about 50% or something like that. Horizontal anchor, yeah, that's fine. Left, we can move it to the right side. That to the right side. That to the right side. Check how that looks. So now it's on the right side on the screen. As you can see, the offsets are not very good, so we want to change that. Maybe change the vertical offset to -10, maybe. Vertical offset here to say minus. Oh, I think they changed this. Let's see. The default was 101. Minus. Maybe. Just minus 127. Not quite sure. This was new. Let's check how it looks. Nope. That went totally crazy. Oh, sorry. It's a vertical. Yeah. Let's load the default. Oh. Sorry. That was totally wrong of me. It's a horizontal, of course. Not to adjust. Check how it looks. Still a mess. Okay. Oh, well, you get the point. So rest here we will fix. Why I can't. You can see here.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Need to. So this will turn on the mod we installed earlier on.
Approach, my child.
So patron local in.
Which inn are you a patron of?
And we pick our favorite Bannered Mare in Whiterun.
Even the lowest among us can rise to greatness.
Because that's best, or not better place to check that everything works.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks,
So let's check the inventory. As you can see, it looks a lot nicer now. Filters, we can search for things. It looks more like a real inventory right now. Also, our journal should be. Oh, we haven't done anything to the journal. Let's check the world map. It's good. We can see ourselves. We haven't discovered anything yet, so. We press F. I guess we won't know. So nothing is found yet. So. Let's check.
Oh, Sadia.
Yes, Mom?
I'll be needing you to knock the place down extra tonight. Lots of spills.
Of course, Mom.
Sure, the
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the... I heard the gourmet is hiding out.
camera is
Skyrim.
working.
You know, fella who wrote that cookbook?
Thank you. No, please.
Let's see. What have we got for
Drink
sale?
for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
So, as you can see here, this is all also much nicer now. We switch between our, hers. Sell these. Let's see if
Once was a hero named Ragnar
and I need to buy tools in.
Of course.
the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told of bold battles and
Red peel. Battle. No. Don't need.
Need anything else? Just let me know. I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling. Those werewolves...
Are you in rumors lately? Let's see.
They say the college has been snooping around Sarthal. Mages in a burial crypt. No good can come of that.
There it changes to that view.
I assume you saw
Back
the
to that.
Gildergreen?
That's
Big tree
nice.
all burnt up in the middle of the Wind District. It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect.
Yeah, that looks really
Think
good.
about some mugs need scrubbing.
I think that rabbit still looks strange, yeah. But we haven't installed that mod yet. It's a SMIM issue. Static meshes improvement mod. Let's take a quick look outside.
Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son?
Check.
What of Thorald?
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
He chose poorly, and now he's gone.
Looks strange.
The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
Is he blind on one eye?
My son.
Open face helmet works at least. That's nice.
Where is he? Where are you holding him?
Virtual market discovered. So now we have some more map points. So the big cities are always visible, but we should be able to find things here. This will grow as we move on, of course. Check. Yeah, he looks much better as well. And if we activate this,
We are but maggots, writhing in the filth of our own corruption. Like you, I'm ascended from the dung of mortals. Walk among the stars.
it should show us what buff is active. Let's reach. Let's open Dragon Reach. Check. Don't have any funny looking people or system crashes. It
Come to
looks
Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the Great Warriors.
looks really good as well. Change some cloths.
Yes, I was out for a pint or two. What of it?
Check this.
Will make you an easy target for an enemy assassin. You should have told me first.
Yeah.
Need a blade?
It looks
We should
good.
talk to Adrian at the
Oh,
forge.
White Run. I won't apologize for talking to my people.
How can I help a brother North?
See, I like this. That's the overhaul for the guard dialogue overhaul.
It took me weeks to find a
I'm here to buy food. I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Looks really good. So, yeah. Right now it's a big mess, but that will be fixed later on. So, just want to make sure everything is
Besides, Greymane would never pull steel from them.
okay. Let's head outside real quick. As you can see here, if we hover over, it says unknown, unknown, unknown. We pick that up and eat it. Not sure if we learned anything from that. Harvest lavender. Resist magic discovered. So there we go. Oh, it's hard to see with the clock, but now when we hover over this, you can see that we discovered resist magic from lavender and restore stamina from purple. That's quite nice to have. Let's take a quick look. Could try. Right. We should check the travel system. So this should
Where do you want to go?
add a lot more places for us to go to. So this is a bit tricky. So if we check east
Straight
march,
through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
so here we can go straight to Windhelm. We can drop off in Kingsgrove or dark water crossing, mixed water mill,
See ya.
things like that. So it's really nice. I don't think we have any. Oh, we have 200 gold. So. But I would like to see if we can get a horse. Sheet some on that. So add item. If I think it's 1,000. I'm not mistaken. Let's run up.
A man like you needs a war horse, I reckon. None of them's older than 9, and the youngest is 6. Now the horse I got for sale is 7 years.
Camera isn't perfect, but
Fine health.
it feels a bit more.
We've taken to calling her Queen Alfsiger, or just Allie for short. I expect you can name her anything you like once she's yours.
Can I buy a horse?
Got one all saddled if you've got the coin.
Yes. Here's my offer. 1,000 gold.
It's the one with the saddle.
Thank you.
Strong.
Let's try that. Yeah, the signs will be tweaked later on as well. Let's dismount. Let's try the travel system.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Rift.
Or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Let's go to Iverstead,
Climb and back and we'll be off.
sir.
That feels good, huh?
Yeah, seems to be quite stable. Okay, so yeah, looks good for now. Let's quit out and delete saves as well. Don't need those. Let's see, onwards, refresh. That's good. So if we check here now, yep, SE plugins, SkyRem presets. So here's our saved character. What you want to do probably, if you want to keep it safe, you want to copy it to another place. But otherwise, you can actually even tweak it in here. That's a JSlot file. I think if you're using Notepad++, you can mark it up as JSON. Get some color coding for it. So you can tweak things straight off if you want. So yeah, that was quite a long thing for a few patches, but really good one. So I hope you like this, and we will continue on with the extended interface part, where we will add some better map and container controls, and diaries, and dialogue controls, message boxes, and things like that. So if you like this, please thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them in the next episode. So hope you enjoyed this, and remember to subscribe and like, and see you next time. Bye bye.